Hi, my name is Stephanie Lolata, and I, along with my co-advisors, Dr. Amy Bowman and Dr. Casey Combaugh, would like to welcome you to the Spring 2021 induction ceremony for new members into the Psi Chi International Honor Society here at Texas A&M University, San Antonio. You've worked hard to become a part of this organization, and we could not be prouder of your accomplishments. So tonight, in these COVID times, we are doing these inductions virtually. And one of the kind of neat things that comes out of that is that you have the opportunity to share the induction links with your friends and family, and they can all kind of celebrate along with you. So we hope you'll share this link with all the people who matter to you in your life and who can celebrate you and be proud with you. You've worked hard to become invited members of this honor society. Tonight, our virtual induction looks really similar, actually, to a face-to-face induction. We're going to have welcomes from our president and our vice president. Then Dr. Bowman's going to talk to you about the requirements that you had to meet in order to become invited to join the Psi Chi International Honor Society. Then we'll have a speaker who's a former student of ours who actually has recently graduated from graduate school. So she's going to talk to you about Psi Chi at both the undergrad and the graduate levels. Then we're going to have the actual induction ceremony from the Psi Chi program. During this time, you'll get to take your oath and say your pledge. So we hope you'll actually do those things, like really do them out loud, say those words. This is your induction into this really prestigious organization. So we hope you'll take it seriously and just enjoy that moment for yourself. After that, we're going to have a quick slideshow of all of you new inductees. If you provided pictures, the pictures will be there. And then we are also going to have a presentation to honor our graduating seniors. So your induction tonight is going to be something that you'll be able to watch over and over, which is kind of neat also. It's packed with good information, so we hope you'll watch the entire video. And again, we as your professors know just how hard you had to work to keep that GPA up, to learn all of that information that you were needing to learn so that you can become part of the Psi Chi International Honor Society in Psychology. We could not be prouder of you. And so let's get that induction started.
Hello everyone, I am John Whitehorn, your Psi Chi president. We welcome you to this Psi Chi induction and thank you for joining us in welcoming our newest inductees. We would like to thank the Psi Chi officers and advisors for putting this together. We'd also like to thank the inductees and production staff that have made it all possible. We have all had an interesting year. I am personally grateful for those inductees who chose to persevere. They worked hard to receive this honor and now join us as the newest members of our chapter. Psi Chi, or the International Honor Society in Psychology, was founded in 1929. Its mission was to encourage excellence in scholarship and advance the science of psychology. As of its 90th anniversary in 2019, Psi Chi has had a total of 784,392 members since it was founded. It now has 1,086 chapters with 21,805 new members that were inducted in 2019. Psi Chi's mission today is almost the same. It seeks to recognize and promote excellence in the science and application of psychology. And with that in mind, Psi Chi inducts those who are seeking to do the same. That includes the Psi Chi officers and advisors who plan for and produce this induction video. We again thank all those who are watching, especially the new inductees and their family members. We also would like to congratulate them again for their perseverance. We welcome you to the Texas A&M University San Antonio chapter of Psi Chi. Take care, and we hope to see you all again soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Shauna Nunez, and I am the Psi Chi Vice President. I am honored to be able to make this video today and to congratulate all the new Psi Chi Spring and Summer 2021 inductees. We are beyond proud of each and every one of you, and today we recognize your hard work, determination, and grit. Getting inducted into an International Honor Society is a huge accomplishment, as you had to meet specific requirements, including having a GPA in the top 35% of your class. You will not only become a lifetime member, but you have unlocked access to networking, service, scholarship, grant, and professional development opportunities. We want to ensure that you and your family understand that you have shown academic excellence and you deserve a great round of applause. To me, being a Psi Chi member has welcomed me into a community with like-minded individuals and has offered me so many opportunities that I would not have known of otherwise. I look forward to offering you support and encouragement as you continue through your academic journey. And I also hope that you take advantage of your Psi Chi membership by learning about the many opportunities that Psi Chi has to offer you. Thank you for your attention today. And once again, congratulations to all the Spring and Summer 2021 inductees and graduates.
Congratulations on your admission to Psi Chi, the National Honor Society in Psychology. We are so excited that you are being inducted this semester. And my name is Dr. Bowman, and I am the membership advisor. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the history of our chapter and about some of the membership requirements. So our chapter was founded in the spring of 2015, our first opportunity since we had achieved independent accreditation from Kingsville. Before that time, we were able to join Kingsville's chapter if we chose. But our first opportunity to have our own chapter was in spring of 2015. And we got our application in as soon as we got our accreditation information. So we were very excited about that. We've been inducting students every semester since then. So our requirements, you already heard a little bit about the requirements from our national organization. They should be on this video as well. But I want to tell you a little bit about our individual chapter requirements. The national office requires students to have a GPA at least in the top 35% of their class. So how we define that at A&M San Antonio is 35% of arts and sciences. So it's not just a 35%, top 35% of psychology students, it's top 35% of arts and sciences students, so our entire college. You have to be a psych major or minor, so we have several psych minors who are with us as well. And your psych GPA national office requires at least a 3.0. What we require in our chapter is you have to have at least one A in psychology, which means that you have to have more than a 3.0 because you do need to have that A for us to consider you as a Psych Honor Society member. Your hours in residence, the national office requires 9 hours, as I mentioned to you. In psychology, we are still very much a transfer institution. Even though we do have all 4 years now, we still have a lot of transfers. Those 9 hours do need to be 9 hours in residence. So as soon as you have 9 hours of psychology here, then you can apply as long as you have 45 total hours. So the first opportunity to apply is the second semester of your sophomore year. Just another couple things to bring up to you. We have some great benefits for you all too, especially if you're interested in research. Because you can get Psi Chi grants for some research projects. If you think of something that you need to do a research project, you can get a grant to buy those materials and things like that. We have had great success applying for grants in Psi Chi. Psi Chi has done a great job supporting its students. Also, there are travel awards for Southwestern Psychological Association and all of the other APA affiliates. That includes Southeastern, Rocky Mountain, Western Psychological Association, all the APA affiliates do have Psi Chi sections at their conferences, and Psi Chi does offer travel awards to those conferences. In addition to other potential awards too that vary based on the year, so you can check their website for those. But our students have also been successful getting some of those Psi Chi travel awards. So please take advantage of all those great opportunities that you have before you graduate. You are a lifetime member, so you're always going to be a Psi Chi member. Depending on individual chapter requirements, if you transfer to another school as an undergraduate, you may still be able to transfer your membership of Psi Chi from here to another place as well. Please take advantage of everything that you can do with Psych because there are a lot of great opportunities. And the website does tell you a whole lot more. And that changes every semester, so keep checking it. Congratulations again, and we are very happy to have you.
Hello, Psych-Hi inductees. My name is Alyssa Kopetsky, and I'm honored to be able to share some of my experiences during your virtual induction ceremony. I myself was inducted into Psych-Hi here at Texas A&M University San Antonio during my undergraduate studies. In spring 2018, I graduated from here with my bachelor's degree in psychology and criminology, and that following fall 2018 semester, I started a master's in psychological research program at Texas State University in San Marcos. Finally, in spring 2020, I graduated with my master's degree, and I also completed a thesis project while in that program. Now I'm back here as an adjunct faculty, teaching 2 first-year seminar sections. So I'm sure that many of you are interested in continuing your studies after this degree, so I wanted to take some time to talk about some of the things that helped me prepare and apply for graduate school. The first thing that you can even start now is to build relationships with your professors. You can do this by taking lots of their classes, interacting in class, asking questions, and getting their input about grad school. They've been through the process and they're a good resource for what to expect during the application process and also as you take the classes. Plus, the better they know you, the more likely it will be to get an excellent letter of recommendation, which you're really going to need for applications. However, what's even more valuable is the advice and first-hand experience that they can provide. The next thing that I want to recommend is to get involved. Even if you're not sure about attending grad school or which career paths you want to follow in the future, university involvement and volunteering look great on both job and school applications. This can include attending and contributing to research conferences. And this is one I really wish I had taken more advantage of during undergrad, because involvement in research is a plus for many graduate school applications. Pay attention during your research and statistics courses because you're going to need them in the future. And keep an eye out for any professors that need help with their own research, or even go and ask them. This has the added bonus of getting you some experience with research, which makes a thesis or dissertation a little easier to complete. Finally, I would really recommend reaching out to any potential mentors or community members at the schools you're applying to. GRE scores, essays, and letters of recommendation are good, but a huge part of graduate school is working with other professionals and faculty on original research. Meeting with or contacting mentors beforehand can help you get an idea of who you want to work with, and it can help you to stick out from a pile of applicants when faculty are selecting the new cohort to admit. This is super important as most graduate school programs admit only a few students, compared to the hundreds and thousands that get accepted for undergraduate programs. So if you take advantage of these opportunities now, it will help make the transition to graduate school much smoother. And finally, I just want to say, congratulations. It's not easy to qualify for Psych-Hi, and you should be proud of the work that it took you to get here, especially with how this year has been going. Enjoy your induction ceremony.
You're attending this ceremony for one of 2 reasons. Either you or someone you know is being officially inducted into Psych-Hi, the International Honor Society in Psychology. What this means is that you have excelled in your studies, have met Psych-Hi's high academic requirements for membership, and are now being publicly recognized for your scholarly study of the science and application of psychology. Acceptance into Psych-Hi is no easy task. For undergraduate students, it means that they are in the top 35% of their class and have completed numerous rigorous psychology-related courses. For graduate students, it means that they have committed themselves to furthering their psychological knowledge and skills beyond the baccalaureate degree. For faculty and alumni, it means that they have shown great skill and a willingness to educate future generations. You should feel proud. Psych-Hi membership is a lifetime accomplishment, one that members can include on their resumes, employment applications, and CVs. Countless employers recognize membership in Psych-Hi as an indicator of high achievement. And that should be no surprise, because Psych-Hi has an active community of hundreds of thousands of lifetime members located across the United States and around the world. Welcome to your chapter's induction ceremony. Hello, I'm PsyChi's Executive Director, Dr. Martha S. Zalakovich, talking to you from the PsyChi Central Office in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is my privilege to take part in your induction into PsyChi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, as a lifetime member. Did you know that the idea to establish PsyChi came from two graduate students during a quick late-night conversation? It's true. And as a result of this conversation, just 2 years later, representatives of PsyChi's first 11 chapters officially signed the PsyChi Charter on September 4, 1929, at Yale University. Another 11 universities joined as charter chapters over the following year. Thanks to the bold idea and initiative of these two students, Edwin Newman and Frederick Howell Lewis, PsyChi has grown tremendously and now boasts local chapters at 1,150 four-year colleges and universities in 18 countries and U.S. territories. Our society's humble beginnings are just one of many reasons we are so dedicated to nurturing each new generation of our student members, because without bright young minds, PsyChi wouldn't exist. Joining me now is PsyChi's Director of Membership and Development, Cynthia Wilson, who will do the honors of performing the official induction ceremony ritual.
Members of PsyChi, our purpose in meeting here is to induct into PsyChi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, persons who are dedicated to the field of psychology. These candidates have been carefully reviewed by their local faculty advisor, and we believe they have demonstrated an active interest in the science of psychology and show promise as indicated by their academic records. Candidates, you are about to be inducted into an organization that is international in scope, international in interests, and international in opportunities. Active members are invited to participate not only in activities of the local chapter, but also in those of the regional and society organizations. Before accepting membership in PsyChi, we invite you to hear its standards and ideals. The mission of PsyChi is recognizing and promoting excellence in the science and application of psychology. The name of our organization, PsyChi, represents the two Greek words, psyche and kairos. Psyche suggests scholarship and enrichment of our minds. Therefore, we have chosen as members those whose academic records are outstanding. Kairos stands for fellowship and research. Therefore, we invite you to join your new fellow members. By joining this organization, we work together for achievements in our field through observation, logical thinking, and critical yet tolerant open-mindedness. We accept that a fundamental teaching of psychology is the fact that individuals differ. This means that they have varying interests and motives, and that they may strive for different goals. We look upon our science as a developing effort to understand human nature. With respect to your association with your chapter of PsyChi, we as members have a right to expect you to attend our meetings, participate in our programs, further the cause of psychology on campus, and adopt the role of loyal alumni in the years ahead. You have heard the aims and ideals of PsyChi. Do you, as individuals in the field of psychology, accept its goals and purposes as your own? If so, say, I do. You have signified your acceptance of the conditions of membership offered to you. We welcome you to the chapter and look forward to our fellowship. Members of the PsyChi chapter, we will now install as officers those members of the group you have chosen to represent and lead you. Incoming officers, you have read the duties as outlined in the formal ritual for the induction of officers. Are you prepared to assume and discharge these responsibilities? If so, answer, I am. You are now duly elected officers of the Psi Chi chapter. In assuming the privileges and responsibilities of your office, you are responsible for this chapter. And now for the reading of the Platonic myth. Many years ago, Plato told the following story to his students. You, as all mortals, come into this world barren of knowledge and innocent of all truth. Of reality, you know nothing. Like prisoners in a dark and cavernous chamber, arms shackled and weights about their necks, permitting them to see only the wall in front of them, you are chained in the dungeon of ignorance. People walk behind the prisoners, carrying with them statues of people and images of animals wrought in wood and stone, but they see them not. Only the shadows of these images fall within their ken. The people speak. Their voices the prisoners impute to the shadows. In the course of nature, the prisoners are released from their fetters. For the first time they move, stand erect, turn and face the light. A new world confronts them. The newness of the vision blinds them. Unseen people are still passing by, carrying with them the statues of people and images of animals. With pain and difficulty, the prisoners discern these statues as the sources of the shadows. The people speak again. Their voices the prisoners now impute to the statues. The prisoners are now dragged into the open light. Their vision slowly becomes clear. Instead of phantoms and shadows in place of statues and models, they perceive the real. People and objects are distinguished from their images and shadows. Their adaptation continues, and they see ever more clearly until in the distance they discern the source of the light. Now they may understand what has given rise to their vision. Bewilderment is the lot of us all. Often we perceive only models of the truth, but we must go yet farther and find the very source of things with which we are dealing. We strive to free ourselves from the shackles of imperfect knowledge and attempt to come closer to a clear understanding of human thought and activity. Psi Chi invites you to share these strivings with those who share your interests. Thank you.
Congratulations to our new members of Psi Chi. Along with recognition of academic excellence, members also receive access to many lifetime benefits. These are intended to enhance your psychology, career, and education. Each year, more than $400,000 are available to members in Psi Chi awards, grants, and scholarships. Be sure to review these programs and apply to any that interest you. Students and faculty members, you can now publish your empirical research in our esteemed Psi Chi Journal of Psychological Research. Our journal is peer-reviewed by doctoral experts and is indexed in PsycInfo, EBSCO, and Crossref databases. Experience our rigorous but educational peer review process. Psi Chi also provides a digital magazine, Ion Psi Chi, a blog, Psi Chi-ology Lab, a podcast, Psych Everywhere, and a monthly webinar series. Each of these provide an abundance of career advice, psychology advancements, and tips for professional growth. You can also gain a variety of research experiences with Psi Chi. For example, each year members are invited to join Nice Crowd, which is Psi Chi's guided cross-cultural research project. Leaders of this project will help you navigate the IRB, collect data at your campus, analyze data, and provide publication opportunities as well. Psi Chi's unique Career Center helps members identify and obtain psychology-related jobs. Thousands of active psychology-related openings are regularly listed, so check back there often or set up automatic job alert notifications. Also related to jobs, the U.S. government accepts membership as one of the requirements for entrance at the GS-7 level for numerous professional and technical occupations. Last but not least, many new leadership opportunities are now open to you at your local chapter. I encourage you to get involved in regular meetings and events, and do express your interest in becoming a future officer. So far, we've barely scratched the surface of all the ways to get involved in Psych-Chi, and new membership benefits and programs are added often. To access and find out about new opportunities, visit www.psychi.org. I also recommend that you become a part of Psych-Chi's online international community. Psych-Chi has an active presence on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So go ahead, pull out your iPhone, and join us on social media at the platforms of your preference. I'll give you a moment to do that now. To conclude, join us in congratulating these new Psych-Chi members on this very special occasion. Thank you for attending this ceremony, and welcome to membership in Psych-Chi.